an American name, so it's just blended. Lee is a Korean name. It's a family name, actually. And she is a professor of wireless technology and communication systems in one of the universities called Dankook University. And we are trying to link that university to King's Medical College very soon. That's why we have the director here, the administrator with us. So receive the message of Tina Jingling Lee. Tina is ready to come to be a missionary professor in Kenya, and we are trying to look for his landing. Praise be to God. And she is with us. Basically, those are few of the people who have mentioned that we are together as we begin this exercise in terms of moral support and any other support like capacity building and any other thing that we are going to start immediately. Now, I want to begin just a short, a brief keynote address that I would like to say and mention. First, I want to talk about myself and say, I am a person who has been born in a priestly family, and I was born very few years ago. Actually, I am at the age which Jesus was crucified. And within that period of time, I am sure that I am not going to be crucified and die before I accomplish what God wanted me to accomplish. Actually, when some people were sending message of birthday this year, they were telling me that I should be ready to face the cross. And then Julius was one of them. He does not remember, and others. But I say the cross that I want to carry is the cross of Christ in manifesting the kingdom of God on earth as I have been called. Praise be to God. The other thing I want to mention is that I grew up in that environment. In Karaba location, where division, Gachoka constituency, and in that family of a priest, I went to school and I was able to compete for the opportunities of study that there were, right from the primary school, which I attended in Karaba. And then from there, I was lucky, one of the lucky people to go to the secondary school, actually the local secondary school, which was Aharambe, that time, or kind of close to district, Riakanau Secondary School. And from there, I transferred to Kiambere Secondary School, where I studied and completed my Form 4. Then I was engaged in teaching in Gategi Girls Secondary School, and later joined St. Andrew's Theological College for the Diploma of Theology. 2005, I graduated and was posted to Kabengero Parish, as I said. From that time, I have been a parish minister for the last 6 years. And in 2007, while in the parish, I went to study Bachelor of Theology, Bachelor of Divinity. That is basically theology in St. Paul's University, Limuru. And when I came back in 2010, I was given the parish to hand, and the Bishop of Bere, Diocese of Bere, Moses Masamba, promoted me to the head of department, and I handed the directorate of TEE from 2010. At the same time, he recommended me to teach at St. Andrew's College as an adjunct lecturer for Hebrew and Old Testament. I taught, and at the same time attending my parish duties in Bere. So when I was in Bere in 2011, I received the admission for my master's degree, and I left to Korea South, January, that is March 2012. I was going to do a 2-year program in Masters of Education, Christian Education and Philosophy, but I managed to go, and when I went, I was able to squeeze the 2-year program into 1 year, and therefore I was able to write my thesis. I went to the panel and I passed with a round 1. just like the other thing happened the other day. There was no runoff. So by God's grace, I was able to do that, and I was awarded a distinction in that. And my thesis is actually a practical approach to education system and delivery.